Hey, I want to give you a little update on what the International Sports Academy is doing all over the world. I want to take a little break from just teaching something in the Bible today to giving you a report of what we're seeing, the young people that we're sharing the love of Christ with, and it's pretty cool. The one thing I want you to see, we throw out numbers sometimes, and they're very large. The ministry is growing very quickly, multiple countries. Numbers are quite large in number of students that are enrolled in our program and in the discipleship model and in the clubs that we're starting. But I want you to see, I want to make sure you know how this is happening. We are actually a very small organization, but our model allows us to be huge, and that is because we are a partnership ministry. And what I mean by that is we come alongside ministries, we come alongside workers that are doing things, and we help them to do it better, more effectively, more efficiently, things like that. When you've heard it said, if you don't care who gets the credit, it's amazing how much work can be done. And unfortunately, we're in a world where everybody wants to get the credit, wants to take credit for things. Hopefully your heart, my heart, our heart is that God moves. Who cares who gets the credit? Who cares whose name is known? Anything like that. We want to see the gospel reach the nations of the world. So we've partnered with a lot of organizations. Some of them are international organizations. We have a very strong partnership with Awana, which is a Bible curriculum for children. We're partnered with them all over Africa. We have a large partnership with One Hope. One Hope is a very big organization that is into literature distribution and church planting with the focus on youth. We have a partnership with the International Bible Society called Biblica. And they are into Bible distribution all over the world. And so we've partnered with them all over Africa. So just focusing on those three organizations that we partner with, what we do is we believe, Jesus says the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. So obviously that's true. It's always been true. It is really true now. But I want us to see that if we do shift our focus to the workers being all over the place, that the workers are not Western workers, the workers are not workers just from your denomination or whatever, that God has workers all over the world. And if we encourage, equip, and empower the national workers, the people who are living there, the people who are called to that place, we can do amazing things. So years ago, we're talking almost 30 years ago, I read a book by K.P. Yohannan called Revolution of World Missions, Revolution in Missions, I think it was called. And he was really challenging the Western church to empower the national workers, that they're there. They can be missionaries in close proximity to them. They can do it cheaper. They can do it more efficient. They don't have cultural barriers. They don't have language barriers. And that they're there. The Western church then is an equipping and an encouraging and an empowering to really release them to go. And so one of the things that has happened with the ISA is we have fully become a national empowerment movement. And by partnering with these agencies, they're already in these countries, and they're using national workers also. And so we're partnering with national workers who are going out and doing the work. I have met, no question about it, and I've known great people my whole life. So I have been very blessed to have been surrounded by great people forever, my whole life. But I'm telling you, the people that I'm working with in these nations of the world, be it Kenya, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Gambia, Togo, India, wherever it might be, I am meeting the most qualified, most anointed, most amazing workers that I've ever met. These people are awesome. All different ages. We're empowering teenagers to do the work. We've got 20-somethings. We've got athletes. We've got people in the arts. All over the place. We're empowering them to do the work, and they are doing it. And so what I want you to be to see, and then I really encourage you to pray for, is that God would raise up national workers all over the place. You see, they're there. The workers are there. The reason that Jesus says, pray for the Lord to send out laborers, is because I believe they are there, and we just need to lift them up, pray them up, get them out. It's not like they don't exist. We have to pray them into existence. I'm telling you, they're there, and they just need a little uplifting. Sometimes it's a little finances. Sometimes it's a little encouragement. Sometimes it's a little knowledge, whatever it would be. But God has placed the greatest workers of the kingdom right now someplace, and we need to find them. We need to encourage them, equip them, and empower them. So as you pray for the ISA, as you hear stories about what we're doing, just know that when I say we, I'm not talking about one or two people who have a small office. That when I say we, I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds of workers all over the world that have come together for one common goal, and that is reaching the next generation with the gospel of Jesus Christ. So be praying that God would raise up the workers, be praying that he would provide finances to have the workers be able to do what they're doing, and all the other resources that are needed. The harvest is ripe, the workers are there, so we're praying that those workers would rise up and would take the gospel to the ends of the earth.